Wow.
And then Francis Lockhart. Francis Lockhart, the family would like to call you to witness.
Oh. You have to go up there? Or no?
Jenny Shantz, the family would like to call you to witness. The next witness is Melissa Marr, but she's not able to be here tonight, so Sam Hers is standing in. And Xavier Unit, the family would like to call you to witness. Randy Tate, the family would like to call you to witness today's ceremony. So as the witnesses have been called, usually tradition is that 2 or 3 at the end of the ceremony will be called upon to just share what it is and how it is that they experienced what had happened today. And so just giving your fair warning, have your little story or your little spiel ready in case the family is called upon you to share what it is that you have witnessed here today. It's a new place for them to stand as they're starting to move into a new time. Yeah, so just down here, like one piece at a time, sort of. One piece on top of another. So, in a line, if you can. Need space for 10 graduates to stand. Represent the beginning of a new journey for them. Some can overlap a little bit if we seem like we have enough. So if we got a little bit that overlap, and what it makes me think of is my cousin. My little, I'm his son's godfather, and he always shares with me how he wants his son to be rich in the culture. So when he makes his feather headband, he wants lots of feathers in it, so his little boy can be rich in the culture.
For those of you who don't know who I am, my English name is Randy Tate. I come from the Nisga'a Nation. My indigenous name, I have 2 indigenous names, and I'll give you the one that I know. The other one I'm still learning. It's a long name, so it'll take forever to say it. The name what I was called here is Ama'atza. That was given to me about 5 years ago at a feast. I had to give out monies like what you witness here. I had to give out monies to 17 chiefs to call my name 3 times at a feast. And thank you, my brother, for calling my name here. Before I get started, I want to thank the people of the beautiful lands that we're on, the Coast Salish, the Tsleil-Waututh, and the Musqueam, for allowing us to work and play on their beautiful territory. May we show a lot of respect. And what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to be doing a cleansing ceremony, a brushing ceremony. And this was taught me by my brother, who spent many years down in Arizona, in Lakota Sioux. And what I carry is a white feather, the tail feather, the center part of a bald eagle, and the ceremonial eagle bone whistle that was made. It's cut from here to the shoulder. And that's a little shredder there. He just saying thank you. And I recognize some of the kids here from Grand here. But anyway, I was saying that I will start, and then when I'm done with the last one, we'll go.
Yesterday you were starting high school and now you've graduated. I want to say how very proud I am of you what a blessing it has been to watch you grow into the young lady that you are today. You have taught me so many things in this life, and I'm sure you will teach me many more things as the years go by. I really want you to know how incredible you are, and I'm excited to see where this life takes you. Jade, you are fierce. You are fierce, you are kind, you are honest, and you are caring, you are loving, and so much more. You are bold, strong, and stubborn at times. Let's see here.
Francis, my son's Julian, he's a graduate this year. Our family's Dene from Northwest Territories, Yellowknife. And my mom's a residential school survivor. I'm first generation. Just being here, seeing my son graduate and succeeding is pretty kind of overwhelming right now. I'm really proud of Julian and of all the obstacles he's overcome. I didn't have a speech ready, so I'm just coming from the heart. So I love you, Julian, and I'm glad we're here today and we're celebrating. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Chance, the family would like to call you to speak.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite nights of the whole year, seeing our grads. And if I think back about 10 years, I remember when Desiree and, you know, Liz and some of the others here in the circle got to, you know, we didn't used to have the traditional ceremony, and this is just so beautiful to be able to do the blanketing.
Ceremony, Jenny.
Yeah. Bachelor degree, and we'll blanket you. That university degree there. All you mamas out here. But yeah, some of these grads, you know, a couple of them I've known since they were babies. Darius had the honor of him and his mom living with me when he was just a year and a half. Julian, I was in the NICU when you were preemie, 5 pounds. If you can imagine Julian being a little preemie. You know, and the rest of you, you know, when you were like grade 8, 9, Craig was in our COVID school that Inner Hope had. Remember when COVID, you had to go online, and so we set up little workstations at the house and fed them lunch, trying to keep them going to school, and it was online school. And I think Craig spent half the time on the piano and half the time at the computer. So, you know, but yeah, Jade, knowing her mom before she was born. Sean, it's more, you know, I do track with him. I know he graduated from Killarney, and I always check in with Xavier's always coming into my office to grab the car keys so they can go driving, and the last couple of years, and I'm looking forward to just seeing where you all go. Like, you know, your parents have shared a lot with me. Some of them I've known it when they were teenagers. I've seen the hardship, I've seen the journey, and you guys are truly remarkable. Being at BritGrad a couple weeks ago, I was sitting with a couple parents on either side of me, and one of them just said to me, you know, in my generation, none of us were graduating. And now we're looking at these guys, and they're graduating with, you know, at that age when they're 18, 19, and yeah, it's just incredible to see. I think it's the hearts, though. It's the kindness you guys show, the you know, the smiles, the care, the way you support each other. I've loved that, you know, and I know we have some guys back here that are here because their friends are sitting up here, but I just want to say to you guys too, you guys have been amazing friends, and knowing that you have people that have each other's backs, if you can make it this far in your first 18, 19 years, just think where you can go in the next 18, 19 years. You know, there's a word in the Bible that says, I know the plans I have for you. It says the Lord plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And I mean, in our hope, we call it hope because we have hope that you guys have an amazing future ahead of you. We truly believe in each and every one of you. And just like Mark is willing to call you 10 times on a morning when the school says that you haven't made it there, and even drive over to your house and knock on the door and load you in, you know, we're there for you, you know, when you need to do that college application, when you got to print off that resume, or when you just need a shoulder to cry on or support. You know, we love you guys through the good and the bad. Don't ever be ashamed if you hit those lows. You have a whole community here around you that cares about you, that loves you, that has your back. And just in those low moments, reach out to those friends and family that you have around you. Because if you can find those healthy ways of working through your pain without drugs and alcohol, you know, that's a huge step to be able to find those ways when you're down, when you're starting to feel depressed, to reach out to family, to reach out to friends, go to the gym and just work out a little bit, punch that punching bag. But we're going to be praying for you, and we love you. And yeah, I just hope you know that. Every time you walk through one of our houses, one of our doors, I just want you to always feel loved. Always know that when we think of you, when we say hello, when we say your name, we truly love you. And it really does brighten my day whenever some of you guys pop in and I hear your voices. Sometimes now I'm stuck in my office trying to raise the money to keep everything going or whatever. I don't get to hang out as much, but it doesn't mean I don't care, you know. And same with you parents. Just know that I'm always with you. I'm always with you. And I'm behind you 100%. So yeah, love you all.